Hey, what's up guys, this is Reloads again for part 2 of my analysis of Game Over by PlaytheGameco. I'm sorry about the sudden rush at the end of the last part, but I completely lost track of time and didn't want to have the fuss of shorting it down and making it fit well, but I can now go a bit slower and give you more information. So, without further ado, I'm going to miss out the because I finished it just before the chorus, so I said it's going to be the chorus again, so I'm just going to miss out the chorus again and just go straight on to the third verse. So let's hear the first bit.
We must ascend from the darkness before it's too late. But how high must we fly to the moon to escape? As we leave super heavy elements in some US state, focus solely on maintaining on your Pentium's fate. We travel forward, hear the call, conscription strangers to aid, finding Rick, Toff and Scepter in a frozen tundra maid.
Okay, so this is the final part, the final verse of the song, and it starts with, we must ascend from the darkness before it's too late. Obviously, ascend from the darkness is something that came back from the first zombie map. It said on the wall that you must ascend from darkness or whatnot. But how high must we fly to the moon to escape? This is referring, well, I think it's referring to the lunar landers, which means that we're now moved on from Kino to Toten, and we are now talking about ascension and how high must we fly to the moon to escape. There's been a lot of speculation about whether the moon will be one of the new maps, and this is probably toying with that idea. As we leave super heavy elements, may that be element 115? Who knows? In some US state, and focus solely on maintaining Una Pentium's fate. That means something along the lines of something which I don't know. Maintaining I don't even know how to say it. I'm just going to say Pentiums because I can't put it like that. So maintaining Pentium's fate. What is the fate? Is it a good fate? Who knows? We travel forward, hear the call of the dead, I'm guessing that is. Conscript some strangers to aid, which is technically us, but it's not us, it's the us from Call of the Dead, and that's talking about the Easter egg in finding Richtof and Scepter in a frozen tundra maze. That's the Scepter there is, well, I think it's the golden rod. So the Scepter in the frozen tundra maze is obviously the Call of the Dead map, because it's icy and so frozen. Tundran. Don't actually know what tundra means. I'll post an annotation right now what it means when I've actually looked it up. So next one, roll please. That does not make sense, but go! Right, we have nearly finished this song. We've got like this little bit to do, and then we've got another bit, and then we're done. So, this bit starts off with we travel backwards, swapping snow for ancient mountain remains. They've now switched from Call of the Dead, and they're now going to Shangri-La. I've just noticed though that they don't spend very long on these. It seems like a very long song, although they don't actually spend that much time on most of the different maps. Don't know whether that's interesting or it's just the way they've done it. So yeah, they've now gone to Shangri-La. This Temple of Doom is now left in Rift and Refrain. I'm guessing that just means that it's all it's destroyed basically, I think. Are you stained by the blood of Himalayans? I think Shangri-La I think is meant to be in Himalayans. Is it? I don't know. Actually, I've completely forgotten. If it was, then they obviously mean by the blood of Himalayans. Then zombies, people say when you kill someone, you've got blood on their hands, and there could be a reference to that if they are Himalayan. And if not, then I have no idea. Laying waste to the endless magazines and attempt at feeling saved. I think they're talking about the gun magazines there that you fire bullets out of. very technical term, but hey. So magazines that attempt to feeling saved. You know he's hiding something from you, yeah, it's right behind his eyes. I'm guessing that's about Richtofen, who seems to be creeping up quite a lot during this song. Might be. I wonder if he notices your mind has started linking lines. This is probably meaning that whoever this story is about, Tank Dempsey, their mind has started thinking he's a bit suspicious. And by linking lines it means he's starting to piece the pieces together. Yeah, he's starting to... His mind is not as lost as it once was. Right. I think that's all of it for that little clip. Let's play the final one.
And now he travelled to a place that he mentioned long ago, on a memo that he left on a static radio. And this place does not exist, no, it's nothing but a myth. And the cliff is where I stand until little Sammy's dad comes back and rescues us from a story that's really starting to drag. So come on Ludwig, come back to me and fetch me that soul.
Okay, now this final bit confuses me quite a lot because it doesn't seem to fit to a certain map. It starts off with, now we travel to a place that he mentioned long ago. Can't think of anything off the top of my head right now. In a memo that he left on a staticky radio, there are loads of radios around here and they're all staticky, so that could mean anything. And this place does not exist. No, it's nothing but a myth. That could be talking still about Shangri-La. But the top where it says now we travel, it means that, well, it implies that they've moved again. So unless they're talking about a new map, and that we've already heard about it, so I don't know. And they have been known to, well, Play the Game have been known to get the maps right and to guess what they are and get them right. So this could be talking about a new map. And this place does not exist. No, it's nothing but a myth. Shangri-La is a place that isn't necessarily a real place because it was in a book. I've forgotten what the book was called. I don't know whether I've got it written down here. No, I haven't. I can't remember what the book was, but that where the place came from, it was basically just a paradise. And the cliff is where I stand until little Sammy's dad comes back and rescues us from a story that's really starting to drag. This is talking about Dr. Maxis, who apparently wasn't actually killed, although we assumed he was. If you're aware with all the radios in Deriz, he got trapped in a teleporter with Sammy's dog, Fluffy, and they got teleported. Now, whether he actually died or not, that isn't actually confirmed, so he might come back. Well, he might actually appear in one of the new maps, and this is probably what they're trying to get across. A cliff is where I stand. If this is still talking about Shangri-La, I keep on wanting to say Shino Numa for some reason, but Shangri-La. The only cliff I can actually think of properly is near the waterfall. But that's not necessarily I don't know. It's kind of confusing. And rescues us from the story that's really starting to drag. They're talking about the actual zombie story, and I agree with it. It is really starting to sort of be like, come on, let's just tell us, you know, just tell us the story, you know, tell us a lovely little story to let us go to sleep. So come on, Ludwig, come back to me and fetch me their souls. I feel like I should know who Ludwig is, but I actually can't say it. I don't know. I know the name, but I don't know. It's just. I would have said it was Richtofen, but I know that his name is Edward. But actually, I think it might be Maxis. But I don't actually think Ludwig Maxis fits. I don't know. Well, just tell me in the comments. And that is it. When I've finished talking, I'm just gonna play the final chorus, because it will be like the final of this. So I don't know. So thank you for watching. If you liked this video, press like. If you did not like this video, however, press dislike, but then post a comment saying what you did not like, and I will change it for my future videos. Yeah, thank you again for watching. I know it's been a very long and I don't know. It's just been a very long. It's taken me 2 days to make this both parts. I started yesterday and now I've sort of done it today. So yeah, thank you again for watching. Goodbye.
There was a little girl, she was 10